Asynchronic sip. My average coffee. So today we have three things. One is that exchange with the grinder and the merchant of death. It's funny to call them this way, not with their real full name, because it kind of like goes to the character. So a lot of said. I think the funniest was Joe Rogan that says that we have so many pot smoking people in our jails that are not released because Russia doesn't have a merchant of death to give us. I don't know, it was something like that. Kind of funny. Anyway, what I wanted to add is the dog that doesn't bark. Zaleski of Ukraine was very vocal about many things, nothing to do with Ukraine. He's just talking stuff. Now he's silent. That's the dog that doesn't bark, because that is gonna hurt him in the war. Another proof to tell us that, to me, not to tell us, to tell me, this war has nothing to do with what they tell us. It's all about resources, it's all about money. What prolongs the war is acceptable, and that prolonged the war. So Zelensky is, I'm going to get more money from the United States because these Americans, they know what's good for them. Second thing is Scott said, well, two things about Scott said. One is about explaining Twitter, that these FBI and Jack Dorsey are private citizens. No. If you work for the FBI and you talk with Twitter about censoring people, you are not a private citizen. But I am. No, you're not. If you think you're a private citizen, maybe you should not work for the FBI. That's what I said. The Jack Dorsey excusing, these tools were, from what I understand, originally the shadow banning was for against pedophiles, and then Elon Musk comes in and there's nobody dealing with that. So what? Jack Dorsey didn't know there's nobody dealing with pedophiles? I understand the explanation, and as I said before, if I'm on trial, I want Scott Adams to be my lawyer. My God, the framing and the reframing, and amazing. So that's what I have to say. All right, the explanation, plausible, overruled. The last is when Scott Adams claims that nothing would change because people vote their party. True, as a statistical truth, right? However, all you need is just to convince 1%. That's it, 1%. So even 99% will not change their mind at all. Irrelevant, because all you need is 1%. So unless you can prove that 100% would not change their mind about anything, then, and from what I understand also statistically, I looked at that business-wise when it comes to new brands and new products, there is always 2 to 3% of the population that will always change their mind and try something new just because. So if you only need 1%, so the 99%, 97%, 98% irrelevant. So that's what I'm saying. If you try to excuse, or I don't think excuse, just try to explain. I don't think he's on that side. However, I guess it's a rebuttal. I guess this is called answering Scott Adams, so I guess that's what I do. So that's it. That's all I have for now. Average coffee.